Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Metroid Prime. It's Prime Time! Last time, we went through the Space Pirate Research Lab of Phendrana Drifts and grabbed the super missiles along the way. And today, we're going to check out the rest of it and perhaps grab another upgrade along the way. So, yeah. As this thing is going to go ahead and tell us right here and now, you've still got a whole nother half of exploring to do as far as the research lab is concerned. So that is what we're going to do right here and now. Alright. Get out of my way, Pulse Bamboo. Thank you very much for the miss. Oh. What are you little guys doing right here? Huh. I don't know why, but it never really occurred to me that those guys could appear there at some point. But lo and behold, I guess. You know, for this next upcoming room, I might actually consider using the wave beam just to show you guys the properties of a charged homing attack, if I haven't already done so. So, yeah, it'll be pretty beneficial for this fight that's coming up because, well, these guys will not stop moving, and might as well put the wave beam's niche purposes into play. So we got ourselves another space pirate ambush. That's all well and good, I suppose. So let's talk about the super missile real quick. So the thing does like at least 80 to 90 units of damage, units being power beam shots worth of damage. So the thing is pretty goddamn strong. However, unlike normal missiles, which home on to their foes, super missiles do not, at least not nearly as accurately. So basically, if you ever plan to use a super missile, you better make sure your missile lands, more or less, or it's just going to miss your target outright and you've just wasted 5 missiles. And in the early game, especially, it's pretty easy to run out of super missiles, let me tell you. So gonna go ahead and start using some wave beam now because these guys are flying pirates. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. Extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of the jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If the pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. Oh man, so these guys are definitely willing to literally put their lives down on the line to get rid of Samus in any way possible. Holy shit. And that's all she wrote. Is it? Is there another one that I'm... Oh, man. Okay. Okay, buddy. Where'd you come from? Strafing helps, obviously. And I need to quit getting hit by stuff. I can't even see my health meter either. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There is so... This is a little too busy. Oh, my God. Yeah. I would appreciate it if you stop putting all of your combined forces on me. These guys have like an infinite rate of fire, it seems. Oh my goodness. Ow. Okay, now it opens. Maybe I should pay more attention to cutscene cues from here on out. But before we move forward, I definitely want to fill up an energy. It's definitely not going to get much easier from here on out, that's for sure. Oh, I'm well aware, game. I'm hoping my mic didn't mess up as I did this because I'm using a HyperX Cloud 2 headset. And I forgot to turn on the little 7.1 icon right before recording, but I did it. I caught myself doing it right before like the intro of the video begins because I always give myself a little cue to sync up the the mic audio with the game footage and what have you. And I mean, I know it worked previously in spite of that, but you know, as I was testing it and shit. But let's hope this works out well. I'm not one for re-recordings, that's for sure. Oh boy, and just like the logbooks have indicated, we have ourselves a Metroid. And these guys are actually a lot weaker and smaller than the ones in the 2D games. They don't pose nearly as much of a threat, and we won't be fighting them quite yet. So we can take this opportunity to check them out and see what's up with them. Energy-based parasitic predator. Okay, so it's pretty clear that these guys were forcefully taken off of, like, Zebes upon its explosion. Or not explosion, but, like, you know, a destruction of the mother brain on our first visit to Zebes. Ah, alright, so... Oh, okay, never mind, I stand corrected. Wow, it kind of lured me into a false sense of security. Okay, whatever. Alright, so unlike Metroids in the 2D games, you don't actually have to use an ice beam to freeze these guys outright to beat them. They can be handled with your ordinary you know, arsenal just fine. So they're just a bit tankier than you'd think they'd be. Oh, okay. So that explains why we saw Ridley earlier. The metamorphosis was painful. Okay. Oh, Meta Ridley. So he's kind of like a cyborg. I see. Oh, hi. What, excuse me? No, sir. You're not gonna jump behind me and just take me by surprise like that as I'm sitting here scanning logbook entries. Go fuck right the hell off. Alright, let's see. Am I missing anything else? I can hear an expansion humming. I think it's right below us, actually. Be sure to check that out once the opportunity arises. Actually, you know what? I think it's right over there. Yeah. Okay, we'll be sure to get that once we steer clear of all these space pirates and all their rummage and bullshit. Okay. Project Helix. Oh man, so not only are they testing it on creatures, they're using it on themselves as well. Oh god. Phazon madness is a concern, as we've, you know, already indicated. That's short for they go crazy. Oh, buddy, let me read. Let me steal all of your data in peace, please. Okay. You're about to piss me off. Okay, I don't think that was 100% necessary, but that got the job done. See how strong those super missiles are? Alright. Oh, hello there. I just free you from your prison. Thank you very much. I definitely needed some more energy tanks, considering that we are playing on hard mode after all. Yeah, a lot of the test tubes can be broken with super missiles, so if you see something that piques your fancy, then by all means throw a super missile at it, and you're probably well within reach of reaping its benefits, so to speak. So, I'm gonna take this route up here and get rid of this guy, because he's a jerk, and he's ruining all of our fun. Metroid... Hunter Metroid DS? Huh? Wait a second, is that a motherfucking typo in my Metroid game? I mean, I don't know if I should be surprised or not, because, like, you know, I don't think I usually see Metroid typos ever, let alone a Nintendo game, because Nintendo's got a pretty good enough localization team to, like, keep things fresh and polished for their English localizations coming abroad. But I guess when you're having to scummage through thousands upon thousands of, like, different logbook entries and what have you, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna slip up eventually. Alright, so that was a missile. I'm gonna go ahead and go back up for a brief second just to make sure we got everything here. I definitely... Oh, wait. Hold up. No? Hold... D, S, D, G... Oh, okay, no, it's not a typo. What am I saying? False alarm, everybody! Hmm. That's for sure. Alright, so... Alright, this was what I was trying to scan, but that dude just... Ooh. So these guys carry around missiles with them as well. Okay. Ice containment gear when transporting Metroids. Okay. Okay, I already read this. I believe... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. We almost forgot something. Oh, goodness gracious me. This is why we searched literally every nook and cranny. Ooh. Oh, man. Using Phazon and Metroid, I was totally in for a shock. I'm totally surprised. I guess I'd better stay the hell away then if I don't want to get tested for Phazon experiments. The space pirates, like, back at home are like, is it alive or breathing? Yes! Great! Send them for Phazon testing immediately. And also, don't forget those tubes! Tubes! Alright, so I don't think we're really missing anything else. Oh, wait, yes we are! Can't be forgetting about that pirate data sitting there in the corner. Oh, Metroid dissection. Oh, God. Hmm. That's pretty interesting. I never thought about it like that. Oh, yep. Oh, man, so much pirate data. Goddamn. Hmm. I see. Well, these guys are already weaker. What are you talking about? Like, I don't even need to use the ice beam to inflict any damage upon them, so you guys must have done something wrong. Okay. So... The remains of Experiment 7526. Conversion of Elite Pirate unsuccessful. What? Oh, god damn, that's... Oh man, when he actually put it into context like that, that's kind of horrifying. Not gonna lie. Alright. Let's get out of this room. God dang it, there was so much pirate data. Kind of... Oh, hi there. Hi there, little buddy. What's our friend, the little ice beetle, up to? Augmented deep digging abilities, huh? Oh, okay. So these guys have a slightly stronger outer shell than his cousins, that's for sure. Okay, then. So what's over in this next... Oh, okay. Looks like that's our destination. Okay. Bye. Oh my god. Oh, did he like go into a T-pose for a second before hitting the ground? What was up with that pose? Strange. Alright. Man, this missile exploit is coming into handy, that's for damn sure. Okay, and that looks like our upgrade. Looks pretty different from the other ones we've grabbed. Oh man, I can't see a goddamn thing. Ugh, what is this game? What is with this game and its obsession with barely lit areas? I mean, it sets in the atmosphere pretty damn well. So I can't 100% argue with that. Okay, so it looks like we're disabling that little barrier thing around it. Thermal imaging software exceeding initial expectations. Oh, okay, so it looks like we're stealing some space pirate technology. Oh, and it's a visor. Oh, okay. Hi there, auto defense turret. Can we blow it up with a super missile? Yes, we can. Just don't even question it. If it's like, does the super missile kill it? Just say yes. Okay, so, oh, hi. I'd appreciate it if you stopped shooting at me. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright. See if there's any space pirate data on these things. Oh, the thermal visor. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, we definitely are stealing some space pirate technology. That's kind of awesome. Alright, so this here is the thermal visor. This is a very different upgrade from the others we've gotten. So, the visor upgrades are something that's a bit exclusive to the Metroid Prime series altogether, because obviously, like, you're looking through the visor of Samus as you're playing, as opposed to it being, like, you know, in third person or whatever the hell you want to call it. So, basically, with the thermal visor, it changes your field of vision to view targets that you can shoot your wave beam at and power up different things. So basically, it's an excuse for puzzle solving, more or less. And it also kind of helps for darkly lit areas as well, because in a moment here, or right now actually, yeah. Yeah, things are going to be pretty dark from here on out, because apparently the thermal visor happened to be kind of a power conduit for the place, and that's kind of shitty. Okay, so here's one thing I don't really like about this area, okay? So, and I'm going to point this directly at the people who sit there and say, like, the backtracking and Prime 2 was way worse, because no, there was no fucking excuse for this, okay? So, now we have to go through the entirety of the fucking Space Pirate Research Lab that we spent all this time going through and getting 2 upgrades. There is no shortcut through all of this whatsoever. There is no shortcut back to the entrance. We gotta go all through all of this mano a mano, the way we came, all the way back to the start of it. Like, and the only difference is that, like, you're going through it with the thermal visor because obviously, like, the power's basically shut off, or most of it. The lighting's kind of shitty or whatever, which I admit is pretty good for setting the atmosphere and mood. But, like, did we actually have to go through an entire area to, like, witness this? Like, is that really necessary? Like, and keep in mind, like, we've already more or less grabbed all the upgrades we needed along the way. Not only that, but all the expansions and stuff as well. So it's like, there's really no benefit in doing this. Like, unless you miss the energy tank and the 2 missile expansions that I've grabbed along the way, like, there really is no reason to be doing all of this. And, like, Metroid Prime 2 never does something like this, to my knowledge. Like, it doesn't tell you, oh, hey, we're gonna go through an entire area that's, like, 2 upgrades long, and then have you redo all of it all over again with very little variation. Like, come on, this is inexcusable. But I might as well show it on footage because there are some little differences here and there. And some new lore entries. Don't be sure not to miss these because it'd be kind of shitty if you did. So these guys are crazy strong, and they don't really give us a whole lot of room to maneuver around their bullshit. And of course, I changed over to the wave beam, so that way I can guarantee that I can more or less use their weakness to electricity and go from there. Okay. So yeah, we're going to be going through this whole place with the thermal visor. It's a cool way to test it, no doubt, but it is something that well exceeds its welcome. And I don't think I meant to break that. Okay. Ow, what the heck? Okay. So what's kind of cool about the thermal visor is that the colors actually represent something. So anything that's brighter colored basically indicates a heat signature or something that's imbued with power. And then anything that's purple is something that's either cold or doesn't have much like heat or any energy signatures coming from it. Something basic like a solid structure, for example. And this is pretty beneficial, not just for puzzle solving, but also for certain enemy encounters as well. We'll be running into examples of that as we move further into the playthrough. But for now, we're mostly just using it to get through this barely lit area and make it out alive. Okay, correction. There's actually one expansion we can go back and get. But, I mean, does the whole trip back really warrant that? Because I just now remember there was actually like a test tube that was made out of cordite that I can break open with my super missiles, and we'll be getting that momentarily. Oh, alright, scattered bamboos, more like free energy reserves, am I right? So, I swear to God, if I had to fight a bunch of flying pirates again, I'm gonna squeal! I'm gonna squeal! Alright. Either I wasn't meant to fight them again, or, like, I shot it open before it had the opportunity to lock itself. Oh, wow. Yeah, see how bad it is? Like, you thought the early game was pretty bad with Chozo Ruins? Like, you can't see a damn thing without the thermal visor. That is some mood setting shit right there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into here for a second and get myself an energy refill, because why not? I'm not gonna quite save just yet. I wanna at least get the hell out of here before doing so, because right up next, we got our main boss of Phendrana Drifts coming up. Like, the Sheegoth wasn't the big daddy of the place. That's going to be coming. The real big daddy is going to be coming up soon, and it's a boss that I don't really like, and it kind of basically relates to a lot of my criticisms of Metroid Prime's bosses as a whole. So look forward to that. That's for damn sure. So these things are hella aggressive. And I'm hoping I didn't miss out on a certain ice enemy variant coming out of here. I might have to check that briefly, like after I come out of the research station. All right, so I think. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right, so this is the thing we need to blow open with our super missiles. So let's go ahead and do just that. Awesome. Missile expansion acquired. Required. What the hell? All right. Oh man. Alright, buddy. Y'all gotta stop rushing me. This isn't no fighting game where you press forward. Oh man, and I am not watching my missiles. Oh god. Abusing my lack of close quarters combat, aren't we? Oh boy. Okay. So I think we're pretty set for this area. See, this is why I kind of recommend that you get the space pirate data out of the way now, because when you come back through here, it's going to be very difficult to see where you're going, especially since the scan visor doesn't have built-in thermal perimeters on it. So it's like you're basically going for shots in the dark, literally. So. Alright, so we're coming to the end, I think. Are we? Oh wow, we sure are. Cool. You know what? I'm just gonna skip all of this. Bye. Okay, get up there! Ah! Can never be too comfortable around space pirates, that's for sure. Alright. Oh man. I was hoping for a full refill on missiles, as I'm gonna be needing those for the boss coming up. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we're out of here scot-free. We made it out of there faster than, like, the entirety of the one video we spent, like, you know, getting the super missiles. That's kind of ironic. So, next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube, we're gonna fight the main boss of Vendrana, and I will see you guys then.